Welcome to this series of heart based meditations. And this week, what we're going to do is focus on releasing control. So, before we actually get into the meditation, I just want to talk a little bit about what I mean by releasing control. Um, Anxiety is something that a lot of us experience in life, and a way of managing anxiety is to often create control in areas of our life because it makes us feel safe and secure. The difficulty with that is that often we can get stuck. We can get stuck in repeated patterns. And it's very difficult then to think about where we're going to move forwards. So we might have an expectation of what we're hoping. And expectations are very ego based because it's not trusting in where we're meant to move towards. So, in order to try and release control, something that's very, very important is learning to let go and learning to surrender to the outcome. Now, when I talk about surrendering to the outcome, that doesn't mean that you don't take action points in your life. But what it means is that when you take the action points, hopefully that you've connected to within your heart, you trust in the outcome. So if you've got an expectation of where you think you're going to end up and you don't end up there, then that will create some anxiety. But if you do the action points and make those decisions, and then you release and surrender to the outcome that is meant to be happening for you, then it's more likely that things will evolve and you'll learn the lessons that you need to learn. So it's really hard to surrender and let go. And I know that from personal experience. And also, I know how hard that can be from people involved in my life or my clients. But often we can have the biggest breakthrough when we really do learn to surrender and trust that the outcome is meant to be happening in the way that it will happen. So I love this phrase, and this is something I come back to when I feel a bit stuck. Stay open to everything, attached to nothing, and don't fix on the outcome. So I'll say that one more time. Stay open to everything, attached to nothing, and don't fix on the outcome. So what we're going to do in this meditation is with the others, just like them, we're going to connect with our breath, and I'm going to guide you into your heart. And then think about the situations that you may feel stuck with, or that you feel you're trying to control in your life, or you're wanting a certain outcome. And then we're going to try to just release that need to feel that control in those situations and really, really connect in your heart. And it might be that as you connect in your heart, you get some guidance, some intuitive guidance of what routes you need to take, what things you might need to do. But as we trust more and more in our heart, as we build up those connections in our hearts, we're much more likely then to start living a more authentic life, and one that is free of suffering and pain. So, what I'd like you to do is just to get comfy, whether you're sitting down, lying down, or you're standing up, just get very, very comfortable. And if you want your eyes open, then stare at a neutral gazing spot. And if you'd like to close your eyes, just close them now. And I'd like you to firstly bring your awareness to your breath and the movement of the breath into and out of your body. Don't try and speed it up or slow it down. Just allow your breath to be whatever it needs to be in this moment. Don't try and control your breath, just to surrender to it and allow it to come to its natural flow into and out of your body. Allow your breath to anchor you in this moment, to ground you, to root you in this moment. Anytime you feel some thoughts are trying to creep on in, Just acknowledge them and try and release them, allow them to move on past. Just bring your awareness back to the breath and the movement into and out of your body. And then I'm going to invite you to bring the breath into your heart area. The area around your heart and in your heart that represents your place of unconditional love and compassion, not only for other people, but for yourself. Your center of inner truth and authenticity. And just allow the breath to move into and out of your heart area. Again, not trying to speed it up or slow it down. Just allowing the breath to come into a nice coherence with your heart. And then if it feels comfortable, you might want to imagine a cord coming from your heart, just going down your body, down through your body, down through your legs into the ground, and just grounding you and anchoring you in Mother Earth, making you feel very secure in this moment. And then you might like to imagine some of the healing energies of Mother Earth just coming back through that cord, up through your legs, up through your body, into your heart area. And then if it feels comfortable, imagine another cord or even part of that cord just extending up through your head, your face, through your crown, and going as high and far and wide as you would like it to go. So you might connect with the stars, the moon, the sun, to different planets. You might connect to a divine source, or whatever resonates to you that represents your unconditional love and compassion. And just anchoring the top of the cord in that space. And then I invite you, if it feels comfortable, just to imagine healing energy from wherever you've connected to come back down, down, down through your crown, down through your head and face, and back into your heart area. And then I'd like you to bring to mind things that you're struggling with in life, things that you're struggling with that you're trying to control. You're trying to control the outcome. Perhaps things that you feel stuck with, whether it's with certain people or certain situations in your life. Just bring them to mind and notice any changes in your body as you do that. Any areas in your body that start feeling a little bit tense, a little bit stressed, maybe feeling your heart racing a little bit more. And then using the breath as we've been doing and connecting into the heart, I want you to try to imagine just releasing the need to control the situation or the circumstances with these people. Just try to imagine surrendering, letting go, and use the breath as you breathe into and out of your heart to guide you the strength and courage you need to surrender to the outcome. Trust in the outcome from your heart. Just release and let go. And just imagine either releasing from your heart area, or you might imagine releasing through the cords, whether it's down to Mother Earth or up above. And filling that space with the healing energies from Mother Earth or from above to help you to be able to release and surrender. To trust that your path is unfolding as it needs to unfold for you in this moment. And as you connect more and more with your heart, you'll gain more strength and guidance and intuition as to which paths will open up for you that you're meant to walk down, and which paths in your journey come to a close because they're no longer serving your purpose. And it might not be what you're expecting, but it actually might be a better outcome if you're really doing this from your heart. So just imagine releasing, surrendering. And as you're letting go and surrendering, letting go of the need to control, just notice how your body responds as you do this. Maybe as you breathe out through your heart area, you just say the words, letting go, surrender, and maybe breathing in the words trust and faith. But just notice the changes in your body, the energy in your body, the cells in your body. Just see any difference as you're in your heart, you're trusting your heart and the guidance from your heart. And you're affirming that you are ready, you are willing to release and surrender the need to control the outcome. Maybe just really connecting with a beautiful affirmation. I release the need to control areas in my life. I'm trusting in my heart. I'm surrendering to the outcome, to the situations where I feel stuck. Now, if there are certain areas in your body that are still feeling a little bit tense, a little bit stressed, just imagine your heart pumping healing light of strength and courage and surrender to those areas. Just breathing into those areas from your heart where there's a little bit more resistance. Allowing that control that you might have been holding on to that causes the stress and tension. to just be dissolved, either breathing it out or releasing it down the cords, either to Mother Earth or up above. And just filling that space with divine love, heartfelt love. Filling that space with your inner truth that knows the answers, even if you're not aware of those at the moment. Learning to trust in your heart that it will guide you to the places you are meant to be, to the people you are meant to connect with. And just releasing and surrendering and trusting. And then I invite you, if it feels comfortable, you might want to stay just where you're at the moment, just releasing a little bit more. But if it feels comfortable, just imagine all our hearts, the energy from our hearts linking and connecting, and just forming a beautiful beaming light of love. And as we combine the love from our hearts together, we can choose to send that to people in our lives, people in the world, maybe beings, maybe animals, maybe nature, whatever resonates with you. Just imagine sending some healing love to wherever it is needed. And just allow that light to travel and trust that it will reach those that need it, so that they may feel some of the benefits of the beautiful heart meditation, the benefits of you learning to release and surrender. And that can be felt to other people where the energy is connecting to enable them to have the strength and courage to release control wherever they're at, in whatever situation they might be struggling with. And then just remembering that the healing light from our hearts doesn't stop when we finish the meditation. It can continue if that's what we choose. And it can keep still having its effect on us if we allow it to. So just bringing your awareness to your heart area and the breath in your heart. Thanking Mother Earth and whatever you connect to above for their strength and their healing. Just releasing those cords, but knowing you can connect at any time you wish, any place you're in. And bring your breath to your heart area. Perhaps think about the affirmations you want to take away from today. I'm releasing the need to control my life. I'm learning to surrender to the outcomes. I'm learning to let go and trust. And then wherever you are, if you've had your eyes closed, then very gently start opening the eyes and connecting with the room or the situation or environment that you're in. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. If you're feeling slightly lightheaded because you've had your eyes closed for a little while, just imagine energy coming down through your body, down through your legs, down through your feet, really connecting into the ground, really anchoring you in the moment. And just take a look around you. Just notice what you can see, hear, smell, feel, touch. Just really bring yourself completely present back into this moment. So thank you from my heart to yours for showing up. If it feels okay, say thank you to yourself for showing up tonight. And then I'll be doing some more heart meditation, so I hope to connect to you soon. So take care, keep safe, and keep well.